Where have you been? It's Comics and Shots. Today's subject, indie comics. There's one I read a million years ago. I think it was a Philadelphia-produced book. It was called The Homeless Channel. Look that up. It's pretty good. It's what you think about it. It's where like a reality TV producer decides to make like an entire channel dedicated to showing the lives of homeless people and all that goes into that. It's even more deep when you learn later that her own sister is homeless. Why isn't she living with her? Well, you find that out later too. It's a good book. And I would like to talk about a book that I don't know the name of. The premise: 100 comic book covers in a single graphic novel. The entire graphic novel is just comic book covers. I mean, you learn the story just through that, just through the covers. You don't get to read the stories within it, you just see the covers. And to this day, I have not been able to find this book. I read it in a preview thing forever ago, but never got around to reading it. Wish I did. Sending it out to the world. Comic book, about 100 comic book covers and inside it. Graphic novel. Man. Then another one. Super Fuckers. Anyone read that? It's pretty fun. You know, it's kind of like, one of those story comedies where it's like what superheroes would really be like, like realistically, and that means that they're assholes. But honestly, it was pretty funny. Even had a web series on a Cartoon Hangover. Got the graphic novel of that lying around here somewhere. Dancing the midnight oil, eating the clam, fighting crime. I ain't eating no clam. The food, because I'm allergic to shellfish. I may eat other clams in the future, but who knows? More to indie books. Independence. Bone. You know, it's Phone Bone, Phony Bone, Smiley Bone. Those were good. Those were good books. That had a video game, too. Wait, why did I say two? Super Fuckers had a web series. Yeah, but they had like 2 Telltale video game ones and then nothing. It was also supposed to have like an animated series or a movie, but that ended up falling through. And the writer of the original series is super pissed off about it. As he should be. Jeff Smith, I think it is. God, what a boring name for the writer of one of my favorite books. Jeff Smith. Sounds like a spy. If that's not his name, I'm sorry. I just can't think of it right now. And then let's talk about independent comic, in the quotations, Spawn. Anyone here ever actually read Spawn? Imagine, let's say, Punisher mixed with Ghost Rider, mixed with Venom, and that's it. That's Spawn. Oh, also he fights Batman once. And that's supposedly canon. Wildest times. That series was just one gigantic commercial from the get-go. Like, Todd McFarlane named Spawn Spawn because the first 2 letters of Spawn, SP, are the same 2 letters, first 2 letters, as Spider-Man, which he also used to work on as an artist. He even designed Venom. Yeah. Todd was not the best writer. Isn't the best writer, and like the series itself is just okay. And honestly, should have just ended after they killed God, because how do you go forward from that? You killed God. Who cares anymore? Who cares about anything? Yeah. But even so, I loved those goddamn action figures as a kid. If I could get a Cyberspawn someday, I will be happy. That thing was cool looking. But that's the thing for Future Mick to worry about. Cyberspawns and eating clams. Yeah. With that said, like, comment, and subscribe. Praise be to the Blood Elk. That one had a snake in it.